Hello, everyone.
Hi everyone.
Thanks for joining us today. Happy to see you all, guys.
Great, great. Hi, Armando. Mm,
hmm And as I can see, we are live everywhere on all platforms. Hello, guys, again. Happy to see you all today. Hi, Armando. Hi, guys. Hi, Amit. How are you today?
yeah, I'm doing good. How are you?
Pretty well, pretty well.
Hi, Gautam.
Well,
How are you?
yeah, hi, Gautam. I want to say that today we have a very interesting agenda. We're going to talk about loyalty ROI calculator. It's not something new, I believe, for most of our clients, for most agency, because you need to report those information to your clients, and I believe you already know how to work with. But today, it's just a training. It's just a repeat all what about we know, but it's just reminder and refresh of our knowledge. We will do this today, and moreover, as usual for our webinars, we prepare some update for the platform, and at the end of this webinar, I will present you how you can calculate ROI for your clients automatically and flawlessly, right even from the dashboard, and present this information. This is very important because of you know I believe ROI, for me, personally, when I'm selling this stuff, when I communicating with my clients, we talk about the numbers, not about the strategies, not about the benefits. All of this is important, of course, definitely. But the most important thing in marketing is a return of investments. We need to understand how profitable our campaign is. Do we spend $1 and get just 50 cents back, or do we spend $1 and we get $5 back? Here is the big difference, right? And today we're going to talk about that more deeply to understand why loyalty program basically it's a best and highest ROI tool in your marketing toolbox. Because if you do your research by yourself, we will talk about that today a little bit more deeper. You will figure out that loyalty program mostly the higher return of investment tool in your marketing toolkit, basically. Because simple math, at the at the start of this webinar, at the very beginning, the average cost of acquisition of the new customer right now could cost 200, 300, $500. It's a big amount. And how many money this customer could spend as a first time value for the first transaction could be less than $100. It means if you acquire customers for 500s and they spend 100, you are minus $400 for this transaction. And moreover, you already spent for marketing campaign, you already spent for agency who run this campaign, and you are minus very big amount. But retain existing clients much cheaper instead of acquiring new one, and the difference usually is something about 10x. Retain existing customer 10 times cheaper than acquiring the new one. If you could imagine that acquisition could cost you $500, retention of this customer could cost you less than $50. And in terms of the money, it's most important and most beauty thing that we need to know and we need to consider. Hi Hicham, too many guys joined us. Thanks for joining, and if you will have any question by this stream, please ask in the chat and let's talk about that. Well, perfect. Amit, what do you think about this topic?
Yeah, I think it's a great because numbers do affect the sales. That's very important. And I think it will be good for the agencies as well to have that calculator.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Moreover, as I said before, we updated our dashboard where you can see your loyalty ROI in the lifetime, in the live mode every time. And mostly we plan to update the card designer to give you opportunity to calculate and predict ROI of this loyalty strategy when you designing and crafting new digital loyalty card template. But it will be in the future. Well, let's move forward to the presentation, and let me please show you what I prepared for you today. Today, moreover, we're going to talk about two calculators. We're going to calculate a loyalty program for businesses, for our clients, and also we're going to talk about agency ROI calculator. If you will use this product, we will start from the first one and we will continue with agency ROI calculator as well. Give me 1 second, please. Mm-hmm. Sorry for the small delay. I opened the board and sharing my screen. Do you see my screen? All is good?
Yes, all is good.
Yeah, perfect, guys. Well, as I said before, let's start from loyalty ROI calculator for businesses, and the formula is pretty simple. To calculate loyalty ROI, return of investments, you need to do simple math, of the second grade of the school, I believe, not higher. You need to figure out your revenue from loyalty program that you generate, and you need to understand the cost of the loyalty program that could include the cost of the platform, cost of the software, cost of your agency services like setup, onboarding, support, and etc., and cost of goods. Cost of goods means uh, the cost of rewards that we offer to our customers to get them back in the doors in our locations and generate more revenue from them. Well, we will talk about it more deeper, but the main formula looks very pretty simple from my perspective. You need to get your revenue minus cost, divide to the cost, and multiple to 100%. This is the all calculation that you need to do, and it's really simple calculation that you made and calculate your loyalty program. Next thing, we already prepared the ROI calculator on our website, and here is the link. You could find this link and check it on our website. Let me please show you this calculation. You need to open our website boomerangme.biz/loyalty/calc, and here is the simplest calculator that you can use. You could fill in, sorry, you could fill in the number, how many sales do you make each month. Do you generate, for example, 200 deals you have every month in your location or in your client's location? And you need to fill in simply the average check of the transaction. You could get this information from their point of sale system simply, and I believe your clients will know this number, and you could do this math really quickly and show them the potential ROI in percentage and in dollars, how many money they could generate additionally to their existing profits for their business. Simple calculator, welcome to use on your meetings with your potential clients, with your prospects. It's absolutely simple and easy to do. But let me please get back to the Miro board, and let's deep dive into the topic. I prepared this simple calculation for two types of cards, for the coupon card template and for the steps. Why I created two calculations and posted it here? Because of coupon card a bit different, and it works in pair with your Facebook ads campaign and Google ads campaign. And to understand the return of investments, you need to figure out your acquisition spend, your ad spend, and additionally. This is why I decided to divide two formulas and explain both of them during this webinar. Let's talk about the coupon first, because from my perspective, the coupon card, it's absolutely beautiful solution that you could use like a foot in the door offer to communicate with your new prospects and close the deals with them. And if we talk about the ROI, we need to mention additional metrics like ROAS, return of acquisition spent, return of ad spend. And I think this is important to calculate two formulas today, because return of investments include all the revenue that you generate from this tool and all the expenses that you have with loyalty program. It means what could be the expenses of the loyalty program? Of course, it's a loyalty program cost. It's a cost of the software. It's a cost that you charge to get access to your clients to the platform, right? It could be, from $100 to $200 a month, and you could charge only for the platform if they use your services like do it yourself, right? But if you provide them done for you services, you need to add to this cost your agency services at the top of that. For example, you could charge $200 for the platform. It's a LPC, loyalty program cost, and your services at the top of that, $300, for example. Totally, the cost for your services and loyalty platform will be $500 a month, right? Moreover, if we talk
Mike, can you
about the
share your
coupon
screen?
sorry.
Can you share your
Mm,
screen?
yes, thank you for mentioning it. All is good now?
All good.
Yeah, perfect. Well, as I said before, we talk about the cost of the loyalty program that we need to consider when we calculating the ROI metric. Also, in addition, if we're talking about the coupon card, we need to figure out the ads budget that you implement into the Facebook or Google ads to acquire new customer for this marketing campaign. And also, you need to consider the coupon offer as a cost of the sold goods as well. It's a COGS, definitely. For example, if you run a marketing campaign for the coffee shop, and the classical offer could be something like free cup of coffee for the newcomers, like for the first visit, right? And we could calculate easily the cost of this cup of coffee. It could be, net margin cost for this. It could be, $5, for example, and we will consider this as a $5. Well, to calculate this formula, we need to figure out the revenue. Revenue, it could be in this case I name it first time value, revenue from redeemed coupon. When your customers install the coupon from Facebook ads and visit your coffee shop first time, redeem the coupon, get free cup of coffee, and this cost for us it's $5, right? And also with the same visit, customer could purchase additionally, some, burger, croissant, doesn't matter, etc., and generate some additional revenue. This revenue we use and name it FTV, first time value. The calculation should looks like first time value minus loyalty program cost minus ads budget minus agency services and minus your cost of goods. Coupon offer. So in this case, it's $5 for the free cup of coffee. Divide to the all the spend, all the expenses. Again, it's a loyalty program cost plus ad budget plus agency services and plus coupon offer. In our case, free cup of coffee for $5, and multiple to 100% to calculate this. It's really simple, and let's do this math right now to calculate this in formula. But before, I just want to tell you what the difference between ROI and ROAS metrics. Return of acquisition spent a little bit slightly simpler than the ROI formula. In this case, you need to figure out two metrics again: all the revenue from ad campaign and all the cost of this ad campaign. And you need to revenue divide to cost of ad campaign, and you will get your ROAS. In this case, you could exclude the multiplication for to 100%. And the same, you need to use the first time value, first revenue from the first visit, minus cost of loyalty program, minus ads budget, minus agency services, and minus cost of goods sold. Coupon offer, free cup of coffee for the $5 as we decided. In this case, we will understand the return of acquisition spend. And this is really most important thing. And let's do this calculation actually, because I prepared the file. Robert asking in chat, will there be a Google Sheet calculator as well? Yes, of course. And let's check this calculator, because I think it's a simplest solution that you can use on your meeting with your clients. Let me please change the screen. Yeah, it is. As you can see, it's just something about for 6 rows in your Google Sheet file, which you could customize on the fly very simply. For example, to calculate the ROI, we need to figure out the potential revenue that we plan to get from this marketing campaign. For example, for the next month, we plan to generate additionally $5,000 by the loyalty program. In this case, we plan to generate 5,000 from our offer, from our free cup of coffee coupon card. Revenue total, we plan to generate 5,000, and we need to calculate expenses. Loyalty program cost, in this case, it's your price rate for your plans. For example, you are charging, as I say, $200 a month for access to the platform on the business plan, for example, just in case. Next one, rewards cost or cost of goods sold. This is the right name of this metric. I prepared 10% of the revenue, but you could set up the right amount here, not in the percentage. Why it's better to calculate it in percentage? Because you could predict your reward spend in the future for the marketing campaign. For example, let's move forward to the stamp card. And for example, we will create the stamp card of 10 stamps where we will offer each 10th coffee for a free. What does it mean? Each 10 coffee for a free. It means you will get 10% discount on every coffee you buy, but you will get all those accumulated discounts in the last visit. 10% multiplied to 10 times, you will get 100% discount for the last visit. Does it make sense? I believe yes. And this is the good opportunity to calculate this feature. And also you could add your agency services, or you could exclude them if you offer this service like do it yourself to your clients. But in my case, I prepared the calculation like for done for you services when you serve your client completely from A to Z with your loyalty campaign. And expenses total would be something about $1,000, and ROI of this campaign will be 400%. It's a beautiful opportunity. And what does it mean? It means that every dollar your client spend will get them back $1 multiplied to 400%, $4 back. This is the highest ROI marketing tool, as I said before, in your marketing toolkit, and you could easily calculate this formula here. For example, it's investment, and this is return of investment. Really simply, the main agenda actually for this webinar to explain you how to easily calculate loyalty ROI formula. It's not too many numbers, not too many points here, not too many things that you need to learn to understand how to work. It's really simple calculation that you can do on the fly. This calculator will help you. I mean, this Google Sheet file will help you to do it without any problems on your meetings. But generally, I think you need to figure out the formula once, and after you can make your math, just in your thoughts without any additional tools, because it's very, very, very simple. So again, if you decide to sell this service like do it yourself, as you can see, the return of investments growing up very dramatically. And if you decided to charge more for this service, for example, $500 for access to the platform and $500 to your support, it's still profitable for your clients, right? Even if you charge $1,000 and you just need to generate just $5,000 as a revenue by the loyalty program, and this loyalty program will be profitable. Let's do the reverse calculation, and this is also important. For example, if you plan to charge $500 for your client, you need to understand where is the break even, from which position you will be profitable for your client. And let's go down by the revenue numbers. With 3,000, it's still profitable. With 2,000, it's still profitable. With 1,000 generated, it's not profitable. Because in this case, I think it's much better to do it like this. Yeah, in sense. If you will generate just $1,000 as a revenue by your loyalty program, and you plan to charge $200 for the platform and $300 for your services, the return of investments, unfortunately, will be unprofitable. Just 66%. It means one invested dollar by your client will get them back just 67 cents. And let's move up. Something about 1,280, not 60, not maybe 40, maybe 50. Yeah, this is it. And this is the break even statement. Well, and this is also the great point for discussion with your prospect, with your potential client, to convince them that it makes sense to pay for your services $500. Simply argument for this. We will generate $1,250 definitely for the next month, right? Because it's really simple to do with the good offer. And if we will generate this revenue, campaign will be non-profitable, but with 100% of return of investment. You will invest $1 and get $1 back. But if we will generate twice more, like 2.5Ks, you will get 233% as a return of investments. It means each invested dollar will get you back $2.33. And the more you generate, the more you will get as a return of investments. And the second thing that you need to figure out is the rewards, because rewards usually works like motivation for your customers to participate your loyalty program, to join your loyalty program, right, and to visit your client's location again and again more often. And as better again your offer, as more often your clients, your customers will visit your location. In this case, you could do this calculation and let's invest 20% of the revenue in customer retention program. It means from $2,500 generated, we will reinvest $500 in customer retention. The benchmark for loyalty programs, you need to know, it's something about from 10 to 20%, where 10% it's a lowest benchmark, it's a minimal range for the loyalty program investment, and 20% usually it's a higher range, it's a higher benchmark for your retention, customer retention incentive program. And still with 20% return in customer, in this case we could imagine the loyalty program rules for this formula. For example, the coffee punch card with 5 stamps, where each 5 coffee will be for a free. It means 5 coffee, 20%. Does it make sense? I think yes. 5 visit by 20%, 100% discount on the fifth visit, fifth coffee for a free. Even in this case, if we will generate $2,500 as a revenue, we will charge $500 as for access to the platform and your services, and we will reinvest 20% in your retention campaign. You will be profitable because your loyalty program ROI will be 150%. It means each invested dollar will get your clients back $1.50. And here is, the place where you could calculate any cases and any calculations. And I think this is the great training and great, tool to that makes sense to chat with your prospect and figure out the loyalty program strategy based on the math, based on the profitability. Because obviously, I believe your clients just want to get outcome as a revenue from your services and do not need to know all the things inside. But this tool could, unveil some strategies and just prove your offer. Well, let's get back to the Mira board and check how it works in our punch card, for example. If we have any questions, Amit, please support me and read.
Yeah. Right now, I don't see any question. I think one is from Robert about the Google Sheet calculator. I think we will already provide you after the call. Uh, so yeah, no more questions as of now.
Perfect. One thing, guys, that I want to highlight, my recommendation is to calculate return of investments for your loyalty program, not for the month, but mostly for a quarter or for a year, because loyalty program is something that have a big timeline and the long journey. It's not something like a marketing campaign in Facebook ads, which you could run for 1 month, get immediate results, and just stop after 4 weeks. The loyalty program, it's more time consuming thing to implement, to start working with, to promote your retention loyalty campaign across your customer base and etc. And my recommendation to calculate at least a quarterly, because for a quarter you will onboard your client completely, print all promotions, place in the location, and onboard first customers properly, and you will get some repeated visits in your campaign. Because of it's also based and depend on your client's business retention cycle. For example, let's assume two business types: coffee shop, which I could visit 3 times a day because I'm a huge coffee fan and I can grab coffee 3 times a day, and the nail polish salon, which could be visited, 1 times a month, not often, right? It doesn't make any sense. In this case, you will see your return of investments in coffee shop too quickly. And I believe during the first month, you will get your calculation and you will get your profitability from your loyalty campaign. But if we're talking about the nail polish salon, we need to be patient and wait at least for 3 months to get your return of investments. And let's get back to the calculation again. Uh, as I discussed, we have two types of calculation: the simple model and the pro model. I name it like this. The simple model we already explained, and we made our calculation based on the coffee shop right now. The simple revenue divided minus all the costs and divided to the cost and multiple to 100%. But the pro model also calculate additional term like a baseline revenue. And what is that? Let's assume that we have customers who joined our loyalty program and who not joined our loyalty program. We expect that loyal customers will spend 30% more as an average check, and it means they will generate for the business 30% more revenue during the same period of time, right? At the same time, non-loyal customers without loyalty cards will spend the baseline revenue, like what we could expect when we do our calculation, and we plan to generate additionally $10,000 from our loyalty program during month for our business. We could expect the baseline revenue will be the simple mathematics here, $10,000 minus 30%. Why I placed here 30%? Because across 2 millions of issued loyalty cards worldwide in our services, we could say that loyalty members with loyalty cards generates by up to 30% more revenue for the businesses. At the same time, in difference between the non-loyal members. And this is why we placed, this is our numbers. I just want to say that these statistics based on our internal research and based on our product statistics generally. Well, and to calculate the baseline revenue, imagine that this customer will not participate in loyalty program and will spend by 30% less at the same period of time. How to calculate the pro model of ROI calculation? In this case, we need to figure out all the revenue from loyalty program minus loyalty program cost, the same reward cost, agency profitability, and the baseline revenue. For this calculation, we try to figure out the net revenue of this loyalty program, right? And divide to all the costs and multiple to 100%. Here is the simple calculation to make it more clear. Let's assume we calculate a loyalty program again for the coffee shop, and we do it for a quarter. For example, we assume to set up loyalty program very similar to Starbucks loyalty program, where we offer 10 every 10th coffee for a free. And here it how it works. We plan to generate additionally from loyal customers $50,000 during the quarter, where cost of goods sold will take $5,000. Every 10th coffee, it means 10% we will reinvest in customer retention. It means 10% from 50,000, it's a 5,000. Here is the simple mathematics here. Next one, the loyalty program cost will take 1.5 thousand. It means usually we expect to charge from our clients $500 a month, where 200 for the platform and 300 for your services, multiple 3 times for the 3 months, and totally we will get 1.5K for loyalty program cost. And the baseline revenue, let's assume we do not run any incentive programs and our customers will spend like a regular customers without any additional incentives. And how to calculate this formula? Again, the loyalty program revenue minus 30%. In our case, 50,000 minus 30%, it's equal to $35,000. Well, here is the simple math, I believe. And next one, we need to calculate the net revenue of the loyalty program. For this formula, we need to get, again, the revenue, 50K potential revenue that we assume to get from this campaign, minus cost of goods, 5,000 in our case, and minus the baseline revenue. It's a $10,000 will be generated only because of loyalty program implemented in this business. And ROI calculation will looks like this. Net revenue, in our case, $10,000 minus 1.5K and divided to 1.5K multiple 100%. It's equal to 566%, or one invested dollar will gives you back $5.66. And it's a profitable campaign. Well, if you have any questions by this formula, please ask and let's discuss it more deeper if we need.
I think it's pretty straightforward, pretty clear.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, thank you so much. So additionally, what we plan to do next, we plan to create additional formula and additional Google spreadsheet for calculating ROI for the membership program. It will be much more complicated, to be honest, but we will explain it on our next webinars. Stay in touch with us. Well, here is about the formula, and let me please continue with agency ROI calculation to understand the profitability of using Boomerang Me service for your digital agency and how profitable is generally, right? Let's make this calculation based on 5 simple assumptions. First of all, we expect to get 6 paid clients during 1 month. We will make this calculation during 1 month. Next one, we plan to charge $500 a month from our clients. We plan to see the average contract life value for 36 months because it's an average lifetime value of loyalty programs because of its very sticky product on the market. It's even impossible to cancel loyalty program if you properly implement this tool in your client's business. Next one, Boomerang agency subscription will cost you $149.88 a month if you paid annually with the discount. And as we talk about the 6 paid clients, the classical agency plan includes 3 sub accounts as a free, which you could resell without any additional fees. If you have 6 paid clients, it means you will need to pay $15 for each additional paid sub account at the top of that. 3 sub accounts multiple to $15, $45 in total you need to spend every month additionally. And the ROI formula absolutely similar like that we already did for the businesses because it's the same. In this case, we need to calculate and figure out all the revenue that we generate from Boomerang Me service minus total cost of the Boomerang Me platform and divide to the total cost of Boomerang Me and multiple to 100% again. And let's make this math, let's make this calculation based on 5 simple assumptions here. Well, the annual revenue, $500 a month, multiple to 6 clients, multiple to 12 months. In total, it's $36,000. We need to exclude from this amount $1,800 to access to the platform. It's an annual agency plan with 30% discount, which you could get if you will book a call with our sales team and get your personalized demo. Welcome to do it, even right now, if you're not a customer of Boomerang Me. Next one, additional payment for sub accounts, $540 per year. And you need to divide this for annual agency plan, $1,800, and multiple to 100%. In this case, your agency ROI will be equal to 1,872%. It means each invested dollar in Boomerang Me platform will get you back $18.72. And again, as we talked, loyalty, it's one of the most profitable marketing tool in your agency toolkit. Boomerang Me obviously will be the most profitable and most highest ROI tool in your marketing toolkit as well, because loyalty, it's really profitable solution. Well, here is the calculation for loyalty for the businesses and for agency. I think it's clear for now. If we have any question, Amit,
I think again it's
please.
very straightforward. We are just showing 6. It can be more after month and month and month. So it is going to increase.
Yeah,
Uh,
absolutely.
so Martin is saying where will be we will be publishing it on the Facebook, YouTube, everywhere you can find the link.
Yes, and moreover, we will publish our ROI calculator in our Facebook community. Guys, if you are not a part of our community, please do it right now. Find Boomerang Me Facebook community and leave your request to join. Amit, if it's good to you, could you please share the link in the chat?
Sure.
And I will move forward to present you what we basically updated in our platform in terms of the loyalty ROI calculation. And yes, this is my demo dashboard as usual, based on app.goto.cards. We need to go to the user section because we calculate ROI right now for the clients mostly. And we slightly updated our agency loyalty ROI calculator. First of all, we published the formula. It could be helpful for you. It could be helpful for your clients to explain them how we calculate those numbers to avoid any questions why the percentage is too high. Because it's true. This is the first and main reason why this number is too high. And also we added additional button, additional selector, which show you the loyalty ROI in percentage and in currency as well. Because I believe money it's international language for every time, forever. And it's much better to say them how many revenue you generate for this business, for your client exactly from your loyalty campaign. Let's check it based on my example. With this loyalty program, we spend $270 for a month to access to the platform. Loyalty program generated $1,400, close to that. And the customer lifetime value in this case is $100. And the loyalty program generate as a return of investments $1,161 back. This is how it works. And you could show these numbers to your clients and explain how it works. And you could communicate about the additional investments in loyalty easily when you will prove that your investment in your services is profitable. This is simple update, but from my perspective, most important because when you prove your efforts, when you prove that your services are profitable, it's really easy to charge more first, and it's really to generate more revenue and run additional campaigns for your client just to improve your numbers. This is it. And moreover, if we will compare loyalty program with other tools, other marketing tools, I believe it's a good opportunity because with loyalty you could measure your ROI really simple. And what you need to do to measure these numbers, it's also the question that we usually get from our community. Let me please show you what you need to do exactly. Again, the product, and we need to go to the scanner application. But first, to the card section. When you create the new card template and create new promotion for your client, when you're customizing your loyalty card template, you could set up these settings in your dashboard. Purchase amount when charging. What does it mean? It means when managers will scan customer cards and add some stamps or redeem some rewards or track any statistics, they will be able to add the purchase amount of existing customer visit. This is most important. This is how we exactly calculate the customer spend of each visit, and this is how we calculate the ROI as well. And you could set up this setting as a required or not required. Purchase amount is required in scanner application. My recommendation actually every time to activate this toggle and ask managers to fill in the purchase amount every time when they transact with customer loyalty cards. Well, let's get back to the manager section and open the scanner application. Let's try to find some customer by the phone number. For example, punch card. We're adding one stamp. And this is the window which asking you to fill in the purchase amount. For our case, for example, we spent $15 for coffee and coffee and water, just for example. Push the button add. And right now we added this $15 as a revenue generated from the loyalty program by this exactly particular campaign for the to the business. This is how it works. And also when you redeem the reward, you can also ask your managers to fill in the cost of rewards to calculate cost of goods and make your ROI calculation clear, transparent, and informative for your client. This is really easy to do. Amit, thanks for sharing our Facebook community link and our YouTube link as well. We're live on our YouTube right now. And yes, guys, after this live stream, you could get reply anytime if you want. Well, for today, I think I already told what I want. And if you have any question, that's the right time to ask. What do you think, guys? What do we need to improve in terms of ROI calculation and proving our numbers and our outcomes? What do you think about it? Armando says very helpful. Thank you so much.
Armando
Yeah,
is saying thanks for the great and
icebreaker asking any thoughts on higher
higher
ticket
ticket
business.
business.
Uh, yes, actually falls the same. It doesn't matter. Do we support we support the coffee shop with loyalty program or we support high ticket businesses? It's the same. The formula is simple and formula ultimative and affordable for any type of businesses and any size of businesses, of course. Good question from Gotham. Would BM know the campaign specific ROI stats? Well, again, here is no specific here because of the formula is general for everyone, for any case and for any business. And this is the good thing. This is why we're running some kind of webinars to explain these things because it's very simple. And anyone can work with this ROI calculation every time. Very simple. As I show you, it's just 5 simple rows in Google Sheet, simple formula, and yes, of course, you could calculate and prove your return of investments to your clients and report this information to them easily. And right now, moreover, you do not need to calculate anything because all the information is available in the dashboard in live mode,
Yeah,
24
so
7.
So Tej is asking, are there any video assets I can use for the marketing? So Tej, you can make your own videos. It's much better. And somehow for the marketing material, you can contact support and they will provide you that. There is a link from which you can download the presentation and stuff. And just,
Gotham,
change.
Gotham, Gotham asking absolutely beautiful question. So we can keep profitable campaigns running and charge more and close down the others or optimize them. This is the main reason. Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Right now, actually, I'm preparing some additional training course that we will run in the second part of the May. We name it like community sales sprints. And during these sprints, we will explain how to calculate ROI more deeper, and we will explain how to charge actually more from your clients when you run only profitable campaigns. Because of agency usually have 4 types of pricing strategies. Like you can charge for your hours, you could charge the fixed rate, you could charge performance based, and you could charge value based pricing. And this last one, actually the most profitable ones, because first of all, it's fair because it's a win-win position between the business and agency. If you deliver, $100,000 a quarter for the business, you could, without any problems, you could ask for 10% of this amount as a bonus for your agency. It's a bonus for your efforts, right? But why agencies rarely offer and contract on value added or value based prices? Because it's hard to measure and hard to prove value that you deliver for the businesses. And today we literally explain it how to measure these numbers. And this loyalty ROI calculator allows you to charge value based pricing for your clients. For example, 200 a month for the platform, 300 for your services, and additional value based pricing, value based parts, or on target earnings if you want. You could name it like you want, it's absolutely not a problem, but you could charge additionally like 10% from the net margin revenue that you generate via the loyalty program. I think it's fair because for businesses it's a win-win. You will be motivated, perform better, and they will get more results from your marketing efforts. Absolutely win-win position. Thanks, Gotham. It's
Anything else?
absolutely the right question.
I think Gotham hit the right question today. It was perfect.
Yes.
Uh, I think Sutej, I've already told you how to, you can make your own videos. That would be great. Anything else? Anybody wants to share any of the questions that you have? Just write it down. I think, Mike, they do not have any questions. I think we are done for the day. And it has been a very good session. I think they learn a lot. And yeah, we have to tell you about the community sprint that we are going to run. I think Mike has already published it on the Facebook group as well. I think how many seats are left, Mike, right now?
Is I right to remember 9 seats are left still.
9 seats are left.
Grab your
Great.
seats, guys. Yes, because
I think
we will take
it
only
will be a
10
game changer.
participants.
I think Mike will be closely monitoring all the things. So I think this is a good option right now to go for it. And what are the charges for it?
$200 per participant for two
I think
weeks.
it's
We
worth
will
it.
work closely. We will work in the group, in the private group. We will. The main goal actually for the community sprints is to get from zero to first deal, to the first paid client. We will figure out all the sales method. We will figure out all the cutting edge strategies, and we will do this mastery not like a theory. We will do it like only practice. We will ask the direct question. We will do the homework every week, definitely after each call, and also we will report by each other to understand how it's going on, and we will correct the way if we will see some problems by the way.
Great. Oh,
Get
I
back,
think
teach
we are
asking
done.
the interesting question actually. Does the calculator include the cost of SMS and email? Not at all. This calculator does not include SMS and email because of we use free push notifications, which are absolutely free and unlimited. And this is the part of the product. If you use some third parties to make this service happen, you need to add this cost into the Google Sheet to make your calculation accurate. Gregory asking, how can I purchase sales playbook? Just please join our community first, and you will find this link in our featured messages, in the featured post. Well, guys, thanks for joining us today. As usual, happy to see you all. And I hope it was helpful for you first. And secondly, please keep your ROI calculation as simple as you can because it's simple as a basic, right? And my recommendation, do not make it complex. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And see you the next time, next week, same place, same time. We will talk about the new features and new updates of the platform and other loyalty stuff. Thank you so much and take care. Have a nice day ahead. See you.